Hey up lads and lasses, Danfire here, back again with some more GR2 content for you today. It's the 5th of the 1st and we've got some of the new events and stuff like that, so we're going to be talking about those. But before I do, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe because it helps me out, helps the channel out. And don't forget, come check me out on Twitch, you can ask some questions and stuff like that. I'm streaming on Wednesdays, it's a co-op stream with a couple of other guys. And I'm streaming Fridays and Saturdays, and yeah, it's good fun. You should come check it out. Anyway, so we're going to Nitus, and we have Winter is here. We got the Lucky Wheel, the Winter Shop, merchants. We have activity gifts, new ones, and a new welfare for the people that pay to win. First off, we'll have a look at the Lucky Wheel. So we have Immortal Comms. Oh wow. I might actually have to spend some krypton on this wheel. Right, we have Immortal Comms, which Immortal's a really good carrier. It's a lot of fun to use, a lot of E-War and stuff like that. It has a lot of energy drain, which is great fun to use, especially if you see a lot of people using laser builds in Arena. The Immortal can just mess them all up. It's hilarious. It is extremely weak to monsters though, so in the current meta, if everyone is using only monsters, you're going to struggle a little bit with that. Other than that, so 5 times a week we get a torpedo 5 times, 5 rolls, we'll get the Tiger Shark Torp. We get a church at 20 rolls, at 35 rolls we get some more church. I swear that said Fell Hunters to me earlier. We have Immortal again, and we have the Antimatter Torp. I swear, I checked this event earlier, like 10 minutes ago before doing this video. It was King Carrier up here with Kings, and in the boxes, it was Fell Hunters. I can't remember what the weapon was, but it wasn't very good. So this is a completely different turnout now. So yeah, the Immortal is up for grabs. I can recommend the Immortal. It's a very, very powerful carrier. Like I said earlier, great E-War potential. And the tank on it's nuts. Like if Monster wasn't the current meta and projectiles with penetration, the Immortal's like near indestructible. I mean, lasers just hit the shields, and then when it eventually gets into durability, it's got to deal with its shields all over again when it hits 20% durability. Church has a similar ability, but the Church is a missile boat, so it's a bit unfortunate, really. So, yeah, the Lucky Wheel, it's a bit of a shame because this one's a pain to try and complete. You need a lot of rolls to get up to your chance of getting the 60 comms up here. If you pick up some of these 20 comms and 5 comms, you're doing alright. Obviously, if you roll 80 times, you're going to get 20 comms, and 160 times, you'll get an Antimatter Torp, which just don't roll 160 times. You shouldn't need to. I think around lucky value 100, somewhere around there, 100, 110, you'll probably pick up the Immortal comm box. So about 100, 110 rolls, roughly. So, it's not a bad event. The rewards are pretty good, but I'm not a fan of the Tiger Shark Torps. I'm not a fan of Torps in general. If you are running EPOSs, they are good for that. But yeah, it's not a bad event. So, next up, we have the Winter Shop. Oh, we have the Lunar Eclipse. This is really, really good. It's the only UAV that has the chance to make EM resistances minus 15%. So if you are running a lot of EM damage, either because you're using a lot of XNTs or other lasers in general, a lot of the lasers do mostly EM damage. There's a few that do only thermal. But yeah, Lunar Eclipse, pretty rare. I've got one on my main account and that's it. So grabbing a second one might be pretty good. I don't know if the EM damage resistance, the negative, I don't know if that stacks. If it does, and you could run 2 Lunar Eclipses, or eventually maybe 7 Lunar Eclipses, it could be a pretty big damage potential. We have Krypton Keys, which are pretty nice. Recruitment, which is really nice. It's really nice at the moment, but we'll get into that in a minute. Subsystem converters also really useful, and pre-R&D map box. Since these are the primary, so the blue ones, it's not as useful as you'd expect. It sort of is and it isn't. It depends how new you are to the game. If you're starting out now, this is quite useful. If you're, you know, 2-3 months down the line, most of your weapons are tier 3 on your main set of ships, it's not going to be quite as good in that point. Get Winter Seals. This gives you a chance of opening up, rolling a few more times on the event, which is not bad. Commander Stamina Boxes. If you're a new player and you haven't hit level 70 yet, pick every single day. Make sure you're grabbing these. These will help you boost your level a little bit quicker. It's an extra 120 stamina out of these. Oh no, 180 stamina, sorry. So that's another 10 runs, so 300 XP basically from a stamina box, from these 3 stamina boxes. It's a little bit more than that because you get an extra 30 stamina, but I'm just going off 10. 10 runs is 150 stamina. Development accelerators, sort of useful if you want to rush some weapons out. You can hit and miss this, really. They're good and they're not good. They're like right in the middle. Sometimes they're great. If you pay to winning and you can just mash out a load of weapons, yeah, that's alright then. Appreciate crystal boxes. This has a chance to giving energy crystals 1, 2, and 3. Later on in the game, around 60s and 70s, you don't need level 1, 2, and 3 crystals too much. You tend to have quite a lot of them. Star coins, same thing. You tend to have quite a lot. I'm poor on this one because I've just been unlocked the mining slot, so I had to build a couple of extra ships to get that going. And yeah, activity gifts. So yeah, if you're spending Krypton, this is how you're going to get some of these extra rolls. I'm pretty poor on this account. I've saved up a bit of Krypton, but not much, so that's going to be a bit awkward. And we have welfare as well, where yeah, if you're spending money, you get some slight advantages here. Module level 4 plus for shields is pretty good. Ship option box, so this one you get to choose which comms you get out of, so you can get monsters or immortals, etc. That's not bad. The decent gift boxes are good. Vincent is an absolute beast of a captain. He's fantastic. One of the maybe top 3, top 4 captains in the game. Top module, so you get a random shield module of level 5. This is actually not bad at all either. And we get some more decent gift boxes and some advanced SP units. We then get probability up. We get SR General Dudden. He's sort of, he's okay. He's not particularly good, so he has an increased crit rate when you have all your fleet up. As soon as you lose one ship though, his crit rate on his skill drops, and it keeps dropping until he dies basically, or if he dies. So he's not particularly great. He's pretty sort of in the middle. I swear that's the Rebel Alliance symbol from Star Wars. Is it just me, or is that? I don't know. But we do have the SSR, Vincent. He has increased dodge speed and crit rate. He actually has crit damage on there as well. So this is a little bit of thing. Actually, we can go into here and look. I don't personally own him on this account. But if we go in here, dodge rate increased by 20% when hit. Movement speed is increased to a maximum, and 20% crit damage is increased by 2% up to 30%, and crit rate to 2% up to 20%. So this allows him to get a lot of damage out on certain ships where they're low crit rate ships, but you do want to still try to get crit rate on them and crit damage, for example, snaking cannons. This guy can do it like by himself pretty much. He's really, really powerful, and this dodge rate at, I believe, 6 stars is 40%. So he has the ability to dodge 40% of all incoming damage. It's pretty crazy that how tanky this is. Yeah, he doesn't have the heal like Blackbeard, Layla, or Surf, but because he's ignoring pretty much 40% of damage incoming because of the dodge rate, he's almost as powerful, if not stronger, in my opinion. The crit damage is really, really nice, and the crit rate also really, really nice. Anyway, that's it for this update. I hope you enjoyed. I hope that's going to help you out for this event and let you, well, inform you if you should be aiming for it, trying to grab those top rewards or not. And I hope you guys have a good one, and I'll catch you guys next time.